Hello everyone, this is a classification model for the steel industry dataset. So these are the packages I have imported. The pandas for importing the data and train to split for splitting the data into a train dataset and split test dataset. After that, the standard scalar label encoder to label encode the data, which means transforming the non-numerical values in the data into numerical values as a binary code. So in this, I'm using a random forest classifier to get the more accurate data. Next, the pipeline, which means it connects the pre-processed data with the model. So I'm using pipeline here because I'm going to pre-process the data here. After that, the column transformer and simple imputer to accuracy score to get that accuracy. Next, I'm importing the data here. After that, this code is for determining x value and y value. So the x value is the whole data set except the weak status column, because we are going to predict the weak status. So the weak status will be in the y column, which is a dependent value. In this model, we are going to predict the usage of the energy consumption, whether it is in a weekday or the weekend. And next, in this next column, we are converting the empty values with the mean value. So it is also a step on pre-processing. And after this, we are label encoding, which means, as I said, converting the non-numerical values into a binary code. After that, in this step, we are splitting the data into a train set and test set. Here we are pre-processing it and we are using column transformer. So with the standard scalar, we can have separate pre-processing steps. After that, in noise factor, I'm adding a noise factor because when I trained this model, I got 100% accuracy, which means overfitting the model. So I'm adding a noise to it. For that, I'm using NumPy pandas and I'm using random normal. I'm just adding this noise factor 0.1 into it. So I'm converting the xtrained into a xtrained underscore noisy because I'm adding the xtrained data with the noise. After that, I'm using pipeline here. So as I said, the pipeline is to combine the pre-processed data with the model which we are using. As we are using random forest classifier, we are combining those two. And we are fitting the model here. So we don't use xtrain comma ytrain because we are using here xtrain underscore noisy for the, because we are trained this here. After that, to predict the model, I'm using ypredict. The accuracy score is 99.51%. So this is a function I have used to predict the data, which means with the columns we can predict whether it's a weekday or weekend. So as we pre-process and train the model in this label encoder, I'm importing it here. So in this, we are giving the input data. After that, the input data will be those. So all the columns except week status. So for this data, the week status will be weekday. We can check over here. You can see this column. Sorry, this row. In this row, the week status will be the weekday, right? So this is the industry classification dataset model. So we are predicting the weekdays with whether it is weekday or weekend with the classification model. Thank you.